Preseason Thunder used to be so lit. I'm not gonna cut. Preseason Thunder used to be so fire. I mean, I remember coming home from school at sometimes early February and watching NASCAR testing on the Speed Channel or something like that. And it used to be so fun to watch, right? You feel me? Or I would go on the computer and I would see, all these test cars and all these cars to really hit the track, and there'd be new looks, new drivers in different places, and this, that, and the third. And I'd be so excited for the season. I could not wait for the season to get started. You feel me? Preseason Thunder really helped me out a ton. It really did. You know what I'm saying? When NASCAR was coming back towards late February, this was like the appetizer before the big meal. You know what I'm saying? Preseason Thunder used to be so fire. All of a sudden, we don't have that no more. I don't know why. I think after 2013, maybe later than that, I'm not sure. But we used to have such good speed weeks, y'all. And I mean such good speed weeks. Speed weeks used to be fire. It really did. It used to be so much fun. It really did. Like, Speed Weeks was one of those things that I was so anticipated for because I really cannot wait to experience it. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting 2 whole months, possibly 3, just to sit and wait for some NASCAR content, and this really helped me out. It really did. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't wait for it. But let's be honest, right? Speed Weeks has been so minimized, it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense, and I'm sitting confused as to why is that. You know what I'm saying? Speed Weeks used to be so fire. It really did. Now it's like, what, Speed Week? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Bro, I miss the days where there was a bunch of track time, bro. When there was a bunch of on track time, it was just it was much needed. It was much needed. And it's such a shame that they shrunk it down so much that a lot of people are just out of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are just out of it mentally, or at least not into it like they used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. There used to be 5 practice sessions for the Daytona 500. I think back in like 2009 to 2000s, right? There used to be a ton of practice. Now what we get, like, what, 1 practice? And it's not even before qualifying, which makes no sense. I don't get, why does NASCAR have no practice before qualifying? That makes 0 sense to me. It really does. It makes no sense to me. So that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait to see. Apparently, they add more practice this year in 2025, which I'm proud of. But at the same time, bro, there needs to be more than this. Excuse me? Like, I get it. COVID ruined a bunch of things, bro. It did. COVID shrunk practice time. Well, actually, there wasn't practice at all at that time in 2020, which I thought was interesting. But I get it, and I got the changes later on, like in 2021. I understand it because you don't want all these teams to be together in a close proximity at a long time, because COVID is spreading like wildfire. You don't want everybody in the same spot, I guess, to catch more cases at one time. I got that. I understood that. But bro, we're at the time now where that's not the issue no more. That's not an issue. That's not really an issue no more. COVID still exists and it's still here, but it's not that much of an issue as of now compared to what it was. Bro, open up practice. Open that up a lot more. Let's get more practice. You know what I'm saying? Let's get more of that. Much more. Like, happy hour was lit. When I was a kid, happy hour was so lit. You know what I'm saying? And let's get that going. But this isn't really about the rest of the season. Let's just talk about Daytona, right? So yeah, Daytona Speed Weeks used to be so fire. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pissed at all these changes. I really am. Like, let's talk about the class, the Budweiser shootout from when I was a kid, right? That used to be so fire. It used to be so lit. I enjoyed it. Yes, absolutely. The Bud shootout used to be a great appetizer to the main course, which was the Daytona 500. It used to be so fire. It really did. I enjoyed it. And we had a lot of Bud shootout practice as well, which was great. Yeah, I feel like that the Bud shootout was amazing. It really was. It was so solid. You know what I'm saying? Although it wasn't necessarily memorable, you know what I'm saying? Like the most memorable ones that I could really remember was the ones I first started looking at, like the 2008 Bud shootout with Dale Jr. winning. That was fire. Um, I think the next few years was fun too. Like the '09 one was fire as well, with Harvick winning, and Harvick ended up winning the next season too. Those first three ones I remember really enjoying. Did I enjoy 2010? Oof, I'm trying to. We're not going to talk about the rest of them, which I think were probably solid races as well. The worst races that I can really remember were the ones of recent years. Yes. All right, let's talk about them right quick. You know what I'm saying? 2017. I don't think that was a bad one. You feel me? I remember I was watching that at church because it rained the night before, and Sunday morning, y'all know how that goes. 2017. I don't think was a bad one. Now 2018, or was that 2018? Dang, I don't remember nothing from 2018. All right, hold up. Let's talk about it. 2018. 19, 20, 2018, I don't think I liked that one like that. In 2019 was trash. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. 2019 was a trash clash. Absolute trash. Don't know why in the world they were single file the entire time, bro. Oh my goodness. They were single file for literally the entire time. The entire time. What? Since when was the class like that? The class was never just single file the entire time. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The entire time. But let's talk about 2017, you feel me? Because I did bring that up. 2017, when it rained the night before, you know what I'm saying? It was sunny the day of the clash. It was sunny the day of the clash, and after that, NASCAR just said, let's just put it to daytime. Why? Why are we putting the clash to the daytime? Like, I get it, that's how it used to be back in, like, the year 2000 and stuff like that, and before then, and I get that, right? I get that. That's how it used to be. But, bro, when y'all made it nighttime, y'all made it special. Y'all made the energy just, the energy was so fly. The energy was just so smooth when it was nighttime, NASCAR. When it was nighttime, it was smooth. I don't know why y'all made that decision to make it a daytime race, bro. I don't get that. You feel me? I don't know if that may have played a part into making the racing not that good. But, bro, let me tell you something. Absolutely not. I would have not made that decision to make it daytime, bro. Are y'all kidding me? And y'all notice how as soon as y'all made it daytime, the racing became trash as well. Like, I don't know if that's the drivers, because I don't know why in the world they would make it a single file, like, Congo line for, like, almost the entire race in 2019. That was trash. And then when they tried to do something, Jimmy, my favorite driver, accidentally wrecked the entire field that way. And it rained. What a trash class race. What a boring race. Terrible. And I think that race right there really kind of made the class just, you know what I'm saying? And that was Jimmy's second clash. When he won the clash in 2005, bro, that was a much more electric race. Much more electric. And he won the race, accidentally wrecking the field, accidentally wrecking Paul Menard and everybody else. It's crazy how y'all was going single file and everybody still got caught up in that wreck. Crazy. Don't know why they were going. What a terrible race. And 2020 was not much better at all. Possibly even worse. Bro, it started off pretty all right. Did it? You know what I'm saying? And then it just devolved into a wreck fest. And they kept wrecking and wrecking and wrecking and wrecking and wrecking and wrecking and wrecking. Trash. Trash. Absolute trash. What was that? Bro, the shootouts used to be so much more fire than that. Like, I don't get it. Like, in the span of 2 years, 2 back-to-back trash races? The Bud shootout used to be so fire. I don't know what happened. I really don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You know, and after that, we had 2021, which was actually a better race than the 2 years prior. Not gonna cap, but still, it was something off about it. I will say it wasn't a good race or the best race. It had a nice finish and a nice battle, but yeah, the class talk is for a talk for another day because that thing is going through an identity crisis. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, the class is in Winston-Salem and it's right up the street. Not gonna cap, which is an hour away from me, type stuff. But nevertheless, the class used to be so lit at Daytona. Of course they moved it, and I don't mind that. But it used to be so lit, and it started off Speedweeks so nicely. You feel me? And I feel like that with the class being at other tracks, other short tracks, I think that we could make the Daytona 500 have a lot more practice than what it does have. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. The Daytona 500 have a lot more practice, especially throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely have a lot more practice. Let's have practice before qualifying. Like, let's have a great practice before qualifying on Wednesday. That should be really important. You know what I'm saying? And of course, practice that Thursday morning. You know what I'm saying? And then we could get into the duels because they would have no practice before the duels. You feel me? The duels, they're solid in their spot. You feel me? I do like the night feel of that as well. But yeah. Bro, we could easily fix Speedweeks by adding a lot more practice, a lot more on-track time, right? We could really do that. Like, I get it, the Bud shootout isn't there anymore, and the shootout used to be so fire, bro. It used to be so fire at Daytona, you feel me? Especially with the night before when they would pick out where they would be at, you know what I'm saying? Like, they will pick out the starting lineup from like a lottery type of thing, and it used to be so fire. It really did. But till the race itself just became trash. Like, if the racing was good, I don't think people would be complaining about it. But, bro, and they had the ultimate package in the early in 2022, right? They had the best package for the Gen 6 and plate tracks, and they still trash. So, yeah, basically, that's how I feel like we could fix Speedweeks. You feel me? Add a lot more practice. You feel me? Should they go back, right? Should they go back to Daytona for the Clash? Honestly, if Bowman Gray doesn't work out, you feel me? If these races don't work out, I would definitely say go back to, the Clash at Daytona. That would be so fire to me. I wouldn't mind that. It would help out Speedweeks a lot more. I would definitely say, and I love Speedweeks. I'm not going to cap. Speedweeks is such a great... Well, it was such a great time for NASCAR. It really was. But apparently this time clashes around with Super Bowl Sunday and all that, which, of course, we can't compete with that. So I guess that's why we have all these changes. But I feel like we should fix Speedweeks. I feel like we could really fix it. And I think we should definitely just add more practice. I definitely feel like that. If we add more practice, bro, it would be so much fire. Of course, practice isn't the end-all be-all for entertainment, but still, it hypes people up. It really does. See all these new cars, new faces, this, that, and the third, and people can actually have more time to prep for the Daytona 500 using the car that they brought to the track. Because the last few years, bro, you feel me, doesn't make any sense to me. Just no practice before qualifying and no practice before the duels. It's like, what are we doing? These drivers need to prep for the biggest race of the season. These drivers need to prep to race into the biggest race of the season. These guys need to prep before qualifying for the biggest race of the... You guys get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm rambling. So, I hope y'all really enjoyed it. You feel me? I hope y'all really enjoyed my little rants. And my suggestion in fixing Speed Week is adding a lot more on-track time. That's very important to me. You feel me? I get it's not even Speed Weeks anymore. It's just Speed Week. And dang, that hurts my feelings. I would love for them to go back to Speed Weeks. You feel me? Like, do the schedule how they used to do after the Super Bowl. That would be so fire. But hey, what do I know, really? So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it.